Hello guys, today we're taking another look at an off-road RC vehicle kit sent into us again from banggood.com. The last one was pretty good. It was a 1/16 scale truck. That would have been this truck here, but hopefully this will be a different one. It's supposed to be a different one anyway. I think that kit was C24K and it was red, so this one's obviously B16K. So something different this time. I think it might be a military style truck, but we'll have a look. It's going to be basically the same idea. Build up a kit. It's going to be 4-wheel drive. We'll have our differential system and transfer box and everything. So let's open it up and see what's in it. Looks like the packaging got a bit more of a hit than the last time. I think somewhere along the way it might have got a little bit squashed by another package on top of it, maybe something like that. So hopefully nothing has been damaged on the way here. It has gone halfway around the world after all. So very clearly green wheels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wheels. Maybe we have a 6-wheel vehicle with a spare wheel. Okay, so I'll pull everything out of the box. Okay, well it's a little bit clearer now. It's clearly some sort of a military truck with 6 wheels, so 6x6 drive system this time, because we do have 3 differentials. Well, they're not differentials actually, they're solid axles, but they're just kind of made to look like differentials. But you see, there's one axle. That's obviously the front axle because it's shorter to allow for the hardy spicers or universal joints, and this is obviously the middle gearbox. It's already together because there's one shaft coming out of either side of the, you know, the fake differential. So that's like that. It's quite a big truck relative to this first truck we had. Well, I suppose the cab is kind of the same, but this part at the back is quite a bit longer. So it's going to end up a physically bigger truck than the last one. But other than the size difference, it looks kind of like the same sort of, you know, idea. The parts kind of look the same. We have a wee gearbox there. Our motor might even be the same motor. Looks to be a few bit more parts in this one. I'm not sure if there's a suspension system. I didn't notice any springs. I bet those are leaf springs. So in the last one we had coil springs, so I guess these kind of little bits of steel, which, well, it's kind of like spring steel I suppose, but they are probably going to act as the suspension. It must be a leaf spring sort of a suspension setup. Yeah, because I don't see any coil springs for it. Again, the instructions are in English on one side, and I presume that's Mandarin on the other side. But you know, it's all pretty clear from the diagrams anyway. You don't really need to be able to read it. You just see what parts you need to put together. There's 2 fairly heavy chassis rails in the middle of it, and they've held up pretty good on nothing. Actually, nothing looks damaged that I can see from the packaging, so I think it's done its job pretty much. The chassis rails certainly aren't bent, so, and they're pretty heavy duty for like a Thai RC truck, so that's pretty good, I guess. Look, at lights here for, that's probably headlights, the same as the last time. A little gearbox. These are the things that I guess are, well, I suppose if you have it, well, I was going to say if you had it pinned either side, then maybe it would be a bit springy in the middle, but not really sure about that. But we'll see how it works. I guess this is going to be another one of these little enclosures that probably this model was made for something else. Like it was probably a RC cart that you just bought off the shelf, and you know, it came in the box and worked out of the box, and now it's been modified into this sort of a kit. I'd say that's probably where these kind of injection molded looking parts come from, but there's nothing wrong with that. That you know, that's a good way to reuse an old, you know, old tooling for an old toy. You can reuse it as a kit, and someone else gets a bit of enjoyment out of it. Yeah, so that looks to be that whole kit. It's the same sort of an idea as the last time. It's a WPL model, and it came from banggood.com, so it should be to the same quality as the last one, which I thought was quite good. I'll do it again in the same sort of format. I'll do an assembly video and just go through each of the steps, and you can kind of follow along if you are doing it yourself. And we'll be putting our own little control boards and electronics into it. So if you are enjoying these builds, don't forget to give it the thumbs up. And if you're looking to get one of these yourselves to do a kit, probably a good kit to get over Christmas. You could assemble it during the holidays. You can head over to banggood.com, that's where this one came from, and you pick one up, I'd say for 30 to 40 euro, depending on the different styles that you are looking for. Like this big truck's probably a little bit more expensive than the red pickup truck that we had before. So that's it. In the next video I'll start the build of it, and if you have any comments and suggestions, let me know below the video. And that's pretty much everything, so thanks very much for watching.